All right, guys. So how do you become successful? All right. I'm going to tell you guys how to become successful. Now, first of all, we have to realize success is measured in all types of forms. So you have to find what is your true meaning of success for your own life. I remember when I was not successful in my own way. Now that I look back, okay, and I have grown, I've become wiser. Now I see why. Want to see, guys, it's really not as hard as we think it is, or we make it out to be. We just make it hard. So when I look back, and this is how you become successful. First, you have to find something or someone that you admire, that motivates you, and give you a vision. Okay, this is what it's all about, guys. When you see something or you see somebody, all they are doing is giving you a vision of what you can become, right? So that's the first thing you have to do. Once you find that, all right, I'm not going to say just because every step that they took is going to work for you, but guys, it's not really that, it's not going to really be that much off, all right? But I will tell you one thing about most successful people: they're always investing in themselves, all right? See, when I was not successful, I was one of these people. I wanted everything free. I wanted everything given to me. I basically, what I call, they want the easy way out, or what my friend Mr. Steve Tobin is, don't want to put any skin in the game. All right, they want everything to be handed to them. They don't want to give up something to receive something. And this is one thing that successful people understand: you have to give to receive. All right, you have to put some skin in the game. All right, you have to constantly invest in yourself. All right, so once you figure this out to become successful in your own way, then you have to take action. This is where a lot of people get stuck. Okay, so they have a vision. Okay, they're looking up, they see something or someone that inspires them or motivates them in some type of way. All right, but they're operating at such a low standard, but mentally they're in the middle. And when I say this, they're stuck in the middle, because they'll say, man, I want to be up there. I want to be like that guy. I want that in my life. I want to have my own business. I want to live in that dream house. I want that dream car. I want a bank full of money. I want to go on vacation. I want to be in shape. All right. They're operating on such a low frequency, but mentally, now this is where the confusion comes, because they see it, but now they're already doubting themselves. This is where most people fail. They will start doubting themselves before they even take action, because then they'll say, well, what if I invest in this and I lose my money? Guys, why? See, again, why would I invest in this if I lose my money? But guys, remember, there's two sides to everything. What if you benefit off your money? All right, what if I start this business and it doesn't work in my favor? What if you do start this business and it does work in your favor? See what I'm saying, guys? What if I go to this class and take this class and I don't learn anything? What if you do take that class or that course or that trade and you do learn something? See, that's the thing that I've realized, because I used to do that to myself. And I hear this so much. People would start doubting themselves before they even give themselves a chance. And this is what successful people have learned how to overcome. Like, guys, I'm gonna tell you about me. I love a challenge. I love taking risks, because I realize the reward, okay, the true reward is in the risk. Okay, becoming a champion is when you are accepting, or you are willing to accept challenges. All right. So when you understand this, okay, and your mind starts to shift, all right, starts to shift for the better, you would then start thinking different. Like, for example, successful people, they only want to be surrounded by other successful people, because when you are two different opposites and you're speaking two different languages, like the words that come out your mouth, I used to always think that, oh man, they think they better. They think they better than. And guys, when I realized they don't. It's that they have to distance themselves from people who are operating on a low level, because it interferes. Like, you get to a point you don't want to hear people sob stories. You don't want to hear people talking about how bad they're living or how bad they're doing, because a lot of us have been there, but a lot of us have also learned how to overcome it, right? So when you get to a certain level, you don't want to be tied up with that, because what it starts sounding like is excuses. That's what it is, guys. People are making excuses. Oh, I don't have the same opportunity. Well, go create the opportunity. I don't have the money. Guys, money is printed every single day. Go find the money, all right? You have to first change your language. How are you speaking? Because what you speak, the words that come out of your mouth, is energy. Everything that we guys do, we speak, we think, okay, the way we operate is all energy. And if that energy that you're giving off is not aligning with someone else's energy, guys, it's not a match. So this is why certain people distance themselves from certain people, and they only position themselves around certain people, because that energy has to match, right? So when you first start changing the way you think, that's where it starts. This is why I say, guys, I show people how to change their mindsets, how they think about themselves, how they view themselves. Because if you don't view yourself, before you even can get to a higher standard, you have to see yourself at a higher standard. And if you don't see that, guys, there's a 99% chance it's not going to happen. So you have to envision this. You have to see this first before it even comes into your reality, right? So once you understand this and you envision this, then you will start noticing your environment will start to change. The people that you hang around start to change. Your circumstances start to change. Your overall way of thinking and the way you operate starts to change. So like, I used to be that guy that I used to want people to just give me something. I wanted people to feel sorry for me. But now, guys, I love paying people for their expertise. I love paying people for their time, because you know why? I understand the cost of value. Because if someone has something of value, something that they can elevate me, it shouldn't be free. See what I'm saying? Because if it's free, that means everybody has access to it. And again, like my friend Mr. Tobin said, you got to put skin in the game. All right. So once you understand this, guys, you put some skin in the game. You start valuing people. You start valuing certain situations. You start valuing yourself. Then that's when the magic starts to happen. And I'm telling you guys, you look back on your years, and it almost becomes like a fun game, because it just keeps getting better and better and better. And like I said, your inner circle starts to change. You look back and say, man, the people that I used to associate myself with 5 or 10 years ago, I don't even deal with those type of people anymore. The way I used to view myself, I don't even view myself that way anymore. The environment that I'm in now, I didn't used to be in that environment 5-10 years ago. The type of money that I'm making, man, I never thought I would be making this type of money. Because why? This, guys, mindset. It's all about your mindset. And this is how you become successful. Like I say, guys, I'm not saying it's a flip of a switch. I'm not saying it's just going to happen overnight. But the more you work on it, the more you work on yourself, the more you work on your mind process, that's when you will realize it's not hard. I'm just making it hard. And guys, I'm telling you, this should not be another year for anybody who really wants to make a change to continue to stay the same going into the following year. This is the time now. Like I say, guys, we all don't have the same opportunity. We all don't have the same finances. But if there's a will, there's a way. Some of us might have to push harder than others. Some of us might have to do more things than others. But guys, don't let that stop you, because you have the ability, you have the opportunity, and you shouldn't take advantage of it. Get out here and make something happen. And I am proof that you can do it. I am proof, guys, that you can do it. And I'm telling you, just looking back on my own life, like, man, I never thought 15 years ago, 10 years ago, that I would be in this position that I am now. But guess what? 5 years ago I did, because my whole mindset was changing. I'm now able to see certain things that are taking place now. I'm able to see my growth, okay? Because when you get a clear vision of it, and like I said, you surround yourself around that, the type of people that think that way, guys, it's like that old saying, if you hang around 5 millionaires, there's a very high chance you will become the sixth one. And it's all about how we think about ourselves, our environment, okay, and the opportunities that we take advantage of. All right, guys, see you in the next one.